guys, Thogdad here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're going to be reviewing the Premier League crests, and before you comment anything, yes, I did get a fresh trim. Do you like the trim? Tell me in the comments. I think it's a lot more simple and easy, and people were saying about my sides, you know. I've sorted them out for you guys.
That is a pretty special trim. Because of that, we want 4,200 likes.
Jesus Christ, Thogdad. Fair enough.
I was going to say 4,000, but then I saw the trim, 4,200.
No way. This is probably the highest like target we've ever done, so every single person has responsibility of smashing that like button. Do you guys know about our Instagrams, Thogdad and Thogden? We're doing follow back sprees from the lads that come over in this video. So today we're ranking crests. So a lot of it is over personal preference. So don't give us stick if we don't rate your logo. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. Your favourite crests and the crest you hate the most. Alphabetical order. Yeah. Thogdad, what are your thoughts on Arsenal's badge?
Arsenal's badge is iconic,
yes,
traditional, simple. You could argue it's a little bit too big. That cannon.
We got the cannon representing Arsenal. What are they? They're the Gunners.
Yeah.
You haven't gone wrong with that. I think that's a bang on badge.
I've ranked that 8th.
You've ranked it 8th. I ranked it 3rd.
Whoa.
Absolutely bang on. That brings us on to the next team in the alphabetical order, Aston Villa.
I think we should start the Aston Villa badge with a Thogdad fact.
Okay.
Because if you look closely at this badge, you will see a white star.
Oh yeah.
That represents when Aston Villa won the European Cup in 1982.
Wow, that's a very good Thogdad fact.
Yeah. Something they've done which is unusual, they haven't put the name of the club, they put AVFC.
That represents the club though.
There you go.
And they got the claret and blue, which represents Villa. There's nothing wrong with this logo whatsoever, you can't fault it.
Absolutely, and we're going to see some dodgy animals during over the next 10 minutes.
That is true, that is true.
But this animal, this is a proper golden lion. This is a hard lion. Nothing wrong with that at all. I put this in 4th place.
Wow, 4th place. I can't fault that, I put it 8th. That brings us on to AFC Bournemouth. What the hell? Is that a human being heading the ball? That badge is poor.
I have to start off with a safety announcement. Kids, this is not how to head a football.
Yeah.
You don't put your head back and let it glance off. Or, in fact, this could be David Luiz heading the ball into his own net.
Yeah, and we've seen that happen before. When you go to Pizza Express and you give your 7-year-old a couple of crayons and say, oh, draw Bournemouth's badge, you know, for next season. Yeah. And he draws that, you know, with the dodgy hair.
And for that reason, I've ranked this 16th.
I've got it 20th, rock bottom. I've gone for it, Dad. I've gone for it. It's just a dodgy badge, innit? But that brings us on to Brighton. A much better badge. They are the seagulls, and they've got a lovely seagull in there, the blue and white, which represents Brighton.
This badge is very pleasant. It's a little bit like Brighton Football Club.
That's what I thought, yeah.
They are a pleasant club. Or maybe this seagull is about to crap on you. Maybe this is a sign to the opposition, don't get too near the seagull.
Ooh.
But I've put it 15th.
Okay. 14th, 15th.
Yeah,
nearly shook hands.
Nearly a handshake.
That brings us on to Burnley. Ooh, have a look at that.
It reminds me of Minecraft.
Yeah, the little squares going up.
There's so much going on there.
Yeah.
And really, you have to look close.
Yeah.
Look at that lion.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Paul Merson doing the pint celebration.
Oh, yeah.
You've got a sort of stork kicking an egg.
Who is the designer of Burnley Football Club? Because they need to be sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. 18th place.
20th.
Okay, fair enough.
No other place for this badge.
Chelsea Football Club, what are you saying with that badge? That lion has a twisted head.
Yeah.
He's got a dislocated neck.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the crappiest lions I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's all wrong. He's breathing fire on his tail. He's setting light to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got these bits of skin and tufts all over the place.
I don't know what's going on.
He needs a haircut. He needs a trim.
He needs a Thogden trim.
If Thogden can go for a trim, why can't the Chelsea lion go for a trim?
The whole layout overall, it's not shocking.
14th.
14th. Wait. No, I got it 30th.
Oh, I thought we were going to shake hands.
Oh. Crystal Palace, what are you saying? I actually like this logo because it's an eagle that has a Crystal Palace on it. There is actually a Crystal Palace with a massive eagle on top of it. I think that logo is epic.
You see that eagle there?
Yeah.
That is one of the hardest beasts on any badge.
That is true.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And it's bloody massive. And it's swooping down onto a football which is on top of Crystal Palace Exhibition Centre. That is a damn good badge. I really like that.
I think the designer needs a pay rise. I'm putting it 5th place.
I'm putting it 3rd. Ooh.
Here's Everton's badge. They used to have a shocking badge. I'll put it on the screen now. Thank God they replaced that. Do you remember their old badge, Dad, growing up?
Yes.
I remember as a kid, you know, turning on Match of the Day, looking at Everton's badge and nearly throwing up. Now I look at it and think, that is a decent, solid badge, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and at this stage, I think we should do another Thogdad fact.
Ooh.
Because there is some Latin on there, nil satis nisi optimum. And if I can remember my Latin taught to be by Mrs. Vangerman back in the day, that means nothing but the best is good enough.
Okay.
I like the simplicity. Everton play in blue, the badge is blue and white.
That is true, that is true.
You've got this wonderful kind of tower there. That's intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah. Everton, I've got you 4th place.
I tell you what,
Up there.
This is traditional and this is a fine badge and I've ranked it 2nd.
Oh, Jesus! Did not expect you to put them right up there. Anyway, let's move on to Leicester City's badge. Solid. Very, very solid. They are the Foxes. And they've got a badge that has a fox in the middle. Yeah. And I like how it's blue and white, but this fox has a sort of golden colour. And it brings it out. And I love that, don't you?
I do. I think that fox is a very smart fox. I think this fox did very well at school and then went away and got a good MBA. On the back of that, he interviewed and ended up in a great job in the city. He married well. His wife is very beautiful and very smart. He's got 2 kids. This is a successful family living in a 4-bedroom house.
And I think that fox won the Premier League.
Yeah. This is a beautiful fox. 5th place.
6th place. We are agreeing. Liverpool. Now that is a nice badge, Dad. You've got the liver bird in the middle, which represents Liverpool. I like the fire on the sides. That's something I've always picked up on the badge. It's got the red, the fire. That's what it feels like to walk through that dressing room and onto the pitch at Anfield. That is my 1st place.
Oh, Liverpool, what have you done with this badge?
What do you mean?
Because I love the traditional Liverpool badge.
Oh,
yes? And what I'm saying is what's happened here is that Liverpool Football Club, whoever designed this badge, has become a little bit arrogant.
Whoa.
Because it's far too fiddly. There is too much going on.
You don't like it? I love this.
They've gone too far.
I put this in my 1st place.
Wow.
Didn't you hear?
It's only just sinking in. And I've had to put this 13th.
No! Guys, I'm leaving a poll, I don't care. Tell me, do you like this crest?
Give them the traditional crest back, because the traditional crest is beautiful.
I disagree, I think that's the best in the league. Manchester City, now this is a modern logo. And what I dislike about it is it's basically the same as the New York City logo and the Melbourne logo. Have you seen it? They're all partnered, all their logos look the same. If you're one of the biggest clubs in the world, you want to be the only thing you represent. You want to be Manchester City, but you're represented by some plastic football fans in America and Australia. Poor. Therefore, Manchester City, I don't care how nice your crest looks, you're going 12th place.
Ooh, Theo, you went off on one there.
I did.
I agree that it's a little bit too stylised, but I like that traditional ship, which is sailing along towards the treble this season.
Ooh.
And I like the sort of the sky blue, which is very representative of Manchester City. I love the red rose of Lancashire. Manchester is in Lancashire.
I love that.
Forget this greater Manchester business. That's nonsense dreamed up by politicians. Manchester, like Liverpool, is in Lancashire.
Yeah.
9th place.
That brings us on to another massive football club, I hate to say it, Manchester United. And that badge is retro. And I don't know, I think that screams Manchester United. When I grew up and I went to school in Greater Manchester, in my year there was one Bolton fan, that was me. There was one Everton fan, there was one City fan. One City fan, okay? Everyone else was Man United. That was the time of Cristiano Ronaldo and Rooney's. Everyone was wearing those CR7 boots, okay? This is a beautiful logo. I hate to say it, but it is. It represents the Red Devil, the redness of 2nd place.
2nd place?
Yeah, it's a good badge.
It's 2nd place?
Yes, yeah, it's a good badge, Dad.
Mate, I disagree.
Okay, why?
Because I put it in 1st place.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a quite superb badge. It's very hard for me. This is a traditional, iconic badge.
Newcastle, a beautiful badge. I think that is a badge that represents Newcastle as a city. I think, are they horses on the sides?
Seahorses.
Seahorse, right. Okay, that's a bit dodgy. I didn't know about that. But, so for me, I've got Newcastle in 7th place.
Do you know what I think we should do, Theo, to make some money? Yeah?
What should we do?
We cross out Newcastle United.
Yep.
We write Gryffindor.
Yep.
We print some t-shirts and we sell it to American tourists on Oxford Street. That is a little bit Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah? You've got a lion climbing out of a chess piece and hoisting up a weird flag. Got 2 seahorses either side of the crest. Despite what I've just said, I like this badge.
I think overall it looks pretty nice.
I like it, and I don't know why I like it.
Same.
But I like it.
Same.
Now that crest in the middle, the black and white, that's Newcastle, yeah?
Yeah.
I've actually got this 6th.
Oh, one off, Dad. Norwich City, what are your thoughts? This is a dodgy. The bird is on a ball. I'm just going to put it in 15th and never talk about it again.
Now, the Norwich badge is really, really crap. I think we all agree on that. But you know what? It makes me smile.
Yeah.
Because look closely at this, Theo.
Yep.
There is a Scooby-Doo ghost.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That is guarding the flattest castle you've ever seen.
Oh yeah! Do you reckon Delia Smith put in a little word to the designer saying, yeah, for my kids, just chuck in a little Scooby-Doo in the corner?
I think Delia might have had a few sherries that day.
Yeah, Canary does represent Norwich.
It does,
yeah.
But the Canary represents orange. This is really crap, but you know what? It makes me smile. 12th place.
Wow, so he has some sort of bias for Norwich. Sheffield United, the Blades. That is what represents them. They've got two blades on the logo. The red and the black and the white. The colours of Sheffield United. The little, is that a Yorkshire badge?
Let me stop you there, Theo, because it's a scientific fact that Lancashire is better than Yorkshire.
That is true.
The red rose is better than the white rose. I'm only having a laugh because we love Sheffield and you know that, right?
Yeah.
But what you see straight away here, where's Johnny Depp? Where are the two pirates?
That is true.
Because those are two bloody great pirate swords.
Yeah.
I like the pirate swords because they scream, we're hard. 10th.
10th. 9th. There you go.
Nearly a handshake.
Yeah. I think we'll have a handshake on this one, Dad. Southampton's logo. And we rightly went into their kits and everyone agreed with us. And I think we're rightly here again to go right into their badge. What the hell is that Southampton badge doing?
Something has gone horribly wrong at Southampton this year with their designers.
Yeah.
Who puts a halo at the top of their crest?
That's just a bit weird.
And Southampton, you can't get away with that, lads.
Nah. And do you want to hear something else that's proper dodgy? Why is there a tree growing on the sea?
Yeah.
On the sea!
Yeah, it looks, you've got a tree, you've got the waves, and then you've got some flower.
I have Southampton 19th.
17th.
Well, we're going to move on to Tottenham. Not a bad logo. I do think the design is a bit weird. I think it's a bit thin in the middle. Your crest wants to be big and solid shape. That Tottenham Hotspur at the bottom, it just looks out of place.
I'll tell you, that cockerel is in great shape. I reckon that cockerel goes down the gym every single day.
Yeah.
Although I think it's had a bit of an accident. I think some of its tail feathers at the back have been chopped off. It's standing on a bloody great basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a bit weird.
Maybe that was meant to be a traditional old style football.
It probably was.
Because when I was growing up in the 70s in Lancaster, oh my god, I tell you, the balls you had, the cases, they got wet and it was like heading a brick.
Seriously.
Honestly, it's not surprising I'm a bit nuts these days. Heading footballs in Lancaster and Morecambe. Overall, I've put this 7th.
7th?
Yeah.
I've got Tottenham 11th. Let's move on to Watford. Or shall I say, let's move down to Watford. I've ranked this low down, and you want to hear why? What the hell is a red moose doing in the middle of the logo? Seriously, Dad, we've seen some dodgy animals this video, but what is that?
It's actually apparently a heart. But look closely at the heart's eyes. It looks really sad.
Oh,
I feel really, sorry for it.
It sort of represents Watford's bad start to the season.
Yeah, and I think it's crying because they've just been lost 7-0 by Man City.
Oof. 16th for me.
19th.
Okay. West Ham United's badge. Absolutely shocking. And you want to know why, Dad? You don't think so? You want to hear why? And this isn't obvious, and I didn't think you'd clock onto this.
Yeah.
It has London at the bottom of the logo. Everyone knows that West Ham, Bowling Ground, represents the east of London. West Ham, okay? It's east of London. It doesn't represent London overall. This football club, as well as the stadium, has become too touristy by putting London at the bottom of the crest. West Ham, I've got you 17th.
West Ham, like Millwall, is a very working class club. It came out of the shipyards of the East End. So you've got the two hammers. That represents the industrial working class heritage of West Ham. I like this badge, 11th.
That brings us on to the last, but not the least, crest of the day. Wolverhampton Wanderers. You've got the wolf in the middle of the logo. It's what they represent. It's simple. It's good. For me, I've got it in 10th, mid-table.
Have a look at that wolf.
Okay.
Look at the eyes.
Yep.
That is scary. So overall, I think this is a bit angular. It's too angular. It is too simplistic. And it's scary. 18th.
There is ice in Thogdad's veins. We haven't shook hands in this video and we're over.
Yeah,
This is the first ever time we've ranked something and not shook hands. Remember, we've got the highest like target ever. It's your responsibility to absolutely smash it.
Yeah.
4,200, go and do it. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram for the follow back if you want that little follow back. Thogdad follows you. Thogden follows you.
Yeah.
Thogden, Thogdad, get over there. Shout out to Elliot's friends who actually met in Battersea Park. A Leeds fan called Louis and a Stoke fan called Seth. If you don't know who Elliot is, he's in the Gillingham Vlog. He's my cousin. He's a legend. Hit the like if you'd like to see Uncle Stu and Cousin Elliot at Rotherham away. Thogdad is back and he's got some big news coming soon, but can't say anything yet. See you all later in a bit, guys. All the best.